Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. And welcome to Miquella's Sanctuary, his Haligtree. Welcome back to it, I should say. We did come here very briefly to grab the envoy crown that boosts our poor murdered bubbles. Not theirs though, theirs remain unnerfed and lethal. We have a couple of toys to play with, though. A couple of ways to make up the difference. More not the bubbles. But do find great disappointment in the sacramental buds strewed about. Now up here we have a really good vantage point, so we can not only snipe a couple of envoys from here, we can also, I took this off for some reason. We can also scope out the next section of the dungeon. I think it's kind of an intermediary part before we get to the city. That is a medium, who we get the good fortune of just immediately pushing off with one shot. I will happily take that. Can we get the same luck with him? Oh, okay. So we scooch forward. Same thing. Huh. Scooch forward and... No way, this happens 3 times. But I am out of mana. Yeah, that is an old hang-up. The true classic, though, was getting arrows stuck on gate hitboxes that extended like 3 feet out from the geometry of the gate. That doesn't happen quite as much anymore. Oh. Very good, my beloved. You can pretty much ignore the ants if they ignore us? Question mark? Strike through into an exclamation mark. They did not. Oh, that's horrifying damage, though. Okay, so we can't just ignore that. The big boy envoy is packing heat. Why is that so lethal? Is my holy resistance just in the dumpster? Clearly, you're going to be the first problem we have to solve. And he has, like, mini-boss health. Oh, that's a lot of stamina. Ooh, these things are kind of troublesome. Okay, I can slow this way down. I don't really need to be in too much of a hurry. Kill before I get killed. That is, in fact, how I will get killed. This time. It's just, you know how I am fighting on ledges or thin terrain, especially these enemies. They're definitely something to worry about. They're a cause for concern. This, just some lost ashes of war. I think we do need to clear him anyway, for safety. Because once we proceed up this branch and up to the left, I believe that that group is guarding the Oracle Envoy Spirit Ashes. So we could just run by, snag it, book it back. But them being able to materialize bubbles on top of you, that changes the math a little bit. Especially them all being grouped up. You can get these nice splash hits. And just pray for the downfall of the big boy. Just pray for him to heal over. better just to be rid of them. And we are pretty close to a grace anyway, so it would be extra silly to die now in a very avoidable way. I do see this down here. I don't believe it to be anything of real value, but since it's on our way, a Newman room, we can make use of that. I'm sure there will come a point where I need like a few thousand extra runes for a few smithing stones or something. And Scarlet Rot, we don't mind being afflicted with that because we are just one ladder away from the first, I guess the second site of grace, other than the starting one. And it's where the Haligtree begins to open up some. Oh, and here we go with the next major enemy type in the zone other than the envoys and I guess the ants. The Misbegotten are back. All the same varieties we've seen so far. Except, I think, the machine gun shortbow ones, which is kind of nice. Hopefully I'm not misremembering. Hello? Oh, that was a bad attempt, buddy. No, no. What? Oh, that was sad. The second try was even worse, buddy. That's why he has to spend some time in Sky Jail now. Man, I have not spent enough time playing around with these blades. I'm so happy these returned. Especially this one. This one is a nasty old lady. Boom. This one, which also takes us out if need be, takes you in and out. It's a great hit and run Ash of War. I hear you ready to jump in back here. Wait, is that shortcut one? No, he has a kind of short sword. And all of the bleed build up. And how quickly it staggers. Tremendous weapon. So we'll make that jump in a moment. First, we are going to check this balcony out here, and then we'll jump that ledge. Thankfully, there aren't any really sketchy jumps in this dungeon. It's a welcome relief. Just some very simple, straightforward platforming. Now lead out to the Leonine Misbegotten, who is probably being flanked by a few friends that we just can't see. So we'll open this up with the cannon, with the Mlammin. Oh, he's trying to figure out the pathing. He's getting there. There you go, buddy. One more. The disrespect of doing it in his face. Okay, he doesn't want me to do it right in his face. I love this weapon. Yeah, and here are his friends. They knew what was waiting around the corner. My god, they were not going to round that corner. They were going to wait for me to come to them. Even if it meant their friend's death. And for our troubles, Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. I feel like we're just getting those like candy. Getting them all over the place. It's certainly a lot better than the 2 blood rocks total that you get in Bloodborne. Not counting the one that you can buy for 60 insight. guess there are probably chalices for those now. I've never actually... I probably checked like years and years ago, but... Either way, I would prefer too many to not enough, especially with the breadth that this game has in weapon variety. It's nice to be able to try out whatever you want at your heart's content. It's same with the respecs. I'm glad that there are such an excessive number of larval tiers. You can really experiment however much you want. So we'll activate that Site of Grace and then backtrack slightly to out. No. Because we didn't rest, don't have to deal with the Misbegotten again. I'm not sure if the Leonine respawns, but I'm pretty sure he does. Oh, that still clipped me. So what we want to do is come past the Miranda Bloom. Probably going to get rotted. That is okay. That's what Flame Cleanse Me is for. Beautiful spell. Coming in the clutch once again. And we've come up here because there is another ladder up here. And I do believe something up here. This is... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That happens. Okay, so I found out all of that was for nothing, and we are picking back up with things that are neither futile nor fruitless. First off, we're going to jump down, and then a Spear Caller Snail. Perfect, one shot. And then, to our right, Spear Caller Snail. Less perfect. Still not a problem. They don't do well at self-defense. So third, we come inside and turn the corner, and no Spear Caller Snail. But the ants are back. Oh, another one. Stand back, I'm getting the raid. Preparing the raid spray. Oh, it got both of them. Perfect. I do love some serendipity. Those two ants were guarding that butterfly with their life. But we liberated it. We liberated it. We did it. And all of that was slightly fruitless, it appears. But not too big a detour. Also, I just like the way that loops back around on itself. Nice little bit of level design. Anyway. So we've cleared the two Spear Caller Snails. That leaves, oh, a Crystallian. And that Crystallian is here because Spear Caller Snail. Hello, buddy. Almost forgot where that last one was positioned. But that is all of them. So no more Crystallians ready to hit me as soon as I make that jump and cause me to die. Wow, they're really going for it. They're really trying to push me off as hard as they can. But they're just bad at it. There's certainly no Cathedral Knights from Dark Souls 3. Oh, God! He wanted a hug. He didn't want to push me off. He just wanted a hug. Either way, we will deny that. We'll climb up the ladder. That takes us up to the higher rooftop, which lets us jump down to the lower one, and then we'll jump from that into the room. Into the lit room with the open wall concept. That's too early. Oh, no! Okay. one sketchy jump. There's one sketchy jump. Okay, second go shouldn't be bad. This isn't really that hard of a jump. I just screwed up. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's supposed to look. And on this corpse, we will be getting a brand new... Well, not brand new, but a brand new... Wait, no. That's not the one? Is it further in? Is it in? Oh, it's in the chest in here. This is an upgraded version of a talisman that we found much earlier. This is the +2 variant. 2,900. I love the damage on that thing. This Ash of War build is so fun. Facilitated, of course, by the lovely Alexander's talisman. Oh, so close. I'm feeding. I'm literally feeding him. Now, was I more nervous than I should have been making that jump? Yes. Is it because I have a history with those? Yes. Oh, you. Oh, you. Whatever, we'll feed Frederick. Freddy was hungry. He needed a nibble. Okay, so instead of going that way, we will head down to the right-hand ladder. And immediately not be assaulted. Usually something comes out to greet me there. Oh yeah, I guess he just waited his turn. They're being very polite today. This is a nice moment of peace and quiet to, what just fell off a ledge and died? I hear something. Okay, I was wrong. It was just... Oh no, I heard that one coming, and then I heard his heavy labored breathing. Oh, this is no problem. And we escape danger. That's the only problem. I need to avoid doing that. I'm taking myself out of range to follow up with the visceral attack. Or the critical, whatever. Oh, and I've been hearing you chiming for a while. We were up above this earlier. We are directly below the roof that I died on, making that jump. If you two are unimportant, then we just go backwards. And now, we're getting towards the part of the dungeon that I think I tend to die most in. Why, just after dealing with these two. This is fodder. But out here, across the bridge, is a small room with one of those big battle mages. And in fact, there's another one who also patrols the other bridge. The nice thing is, though, instead of taking the straightforward way, you can jump out the adjacent window onto the branch, and then apparently make another sketchy jump and tackle this from another direction. A way safer one, especially if you have a ranged option like this. It still takes so much to deal with them. It'd be lovely if I could push them off. There we go, that's one. And now that this isn't a 2v1 scenario, this is way less scary already. Ow. I'm trying to be very careful about rolling. Because that's one of the reasons I do tend to die here a lot, is rolling, dodging their giant attacks. you usually get to choose between fighting them on a bridge or in a really small enclosed space where they can just fill the room with glowing pain. Thankfully, it was just the two of them, and no pairing of two beefy normal enemies is ever going to be as messed up as the two sharks in the well in Bloodborne, so we are laughing. Let's get a little prep for the upcoming fight. We'll bring the boys. We'll bring the boys along as we open up this shortcut. The boys are coming with us. And this handy little shortcut here ensures that even if the boss should kill us, we really don't have to deal with the nasty battle mages again. Definitely a bit of a worrisome enemy. Placed in, like, the most precarious spot they could possibly inhabit. Alright, let's call in the boys, because, you see, it's just Loretta again, who we've essentially fought before. This is the slightly souped up version because it isn't just a spirit or what have you. So the boys are gonna join in on the fun as well. And they can buy me some space to fire the eye bazooka. To load the cannon. Oh, God. That's unfortunate. Okay, not twice in a row, though. Like that. She'll start doing that in volleys, too. This is not fundamentally different from when we fought her the first time. Which I believe was all the way back in Caria Manor. In a very pretty arena, too, mind you. I don't think my boys are doing very much, but they are keeping her attention. So, MVPs... They are really keeping her occupied and tanking her quite well, actually. I'm just now looking at their HP. Did that just go through me? Here it is. Yeah, she starts bringing out a few new things. Even more of the homing knives. And we are just hawking plasma. Trading plasma for plasma. It's a DBZ fight. One of the boys is starting to get a little low. Will he survive the fight? Do not harm my boy. She's not like me doing that. Good, that gets some heat off of my boys. Oh, Loretta's spinning slash. That is the Art of War on the halberd that we're gonna get from her. Actually, have we gotten that already? And it's the arrow spell that we're getting? Yeah, it's Loretta's mastery. No, it's both. It's the war sickle and the spell. Okay. Yeah, so we'll now have access to that move as an Ash of War on the sickle. Or on the halberd. Look at my boys. I'm so proud of them. Wonderful job, everyone. Wonderful job. The boys did it. So that's the first half, maybe third of the dungeon, and we will tackle the rest of it next time. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one, everyone.